Hello, my friends, and welcome back. It is Monday, July 7th, 2025 on the Drunk Pokeroo. 'Tis here, beer time. Got another designated drinks order last week. I gapped a little bit because, it's a treat. But, it's a little more expensive to buy really good non-alcoholic craft beer. And that's the same with craft beer, right? You can buy a case of, Old Mill cheaper than you can buy a case of Canuck. Although, I don't know, Canuck's pretty cheap now. But anyways, I digress. You pay for quality, right? You pay for the experience of different beers, and that's what we've done. So now they've opened up a location, I believe, out west. So we're going to get more out west beers here, which is awesome. From Calgary comes Bow River Brewing's No Limits Knobby Tire Brown Ale. This is their No Limits is their non-alcoholic series, so this is great. Brown ale. Always looking for non-alcoholic brown ales. Always looking for alcoholic brown ales. It's one of those styles we don't see a ton of, but I do appreciate them when I do find them. One of the things I like about a place like Designated Drinks, and again, this with non-alcoholic beers, I find it's a lot like early craft beers. That at least they have a good selection. We didn't have a delivery company when I started drinking craft beer. Now, of course, everybody delivers beer and stuff, and you can find. I walked through the grocery store today and I saw goddamn Bellwoods in the fridge, and I'm like I couldn't imagine that a decade ago. So that's incredible. I'm hoping non-alcoholic beers will head the same way. But let's get into this. Cheers. Good and bad here, and shouldn't say bad. Good and meh here. There is a nice nuttiness to this, which is, kind of indicative of a good brown ale. There's a nice toasty malt back. It's a little thin, given it's a non-alcoholic beer. You have to take that with a grain of salt. There's a little bit of that yeastiness you get sometimes with non-alcoholic beers. Not an overwhelming amount, not enough that it's going to be like, oh, this is no good. It's definitely, if you're a brown ale fan, you'll be like, no. But if you're like me and you enjoy a brown ale now and then, you'll be like, oh, that's fine. I think sometimes that's what we're after with these, right? It's okay. It's again, not outstanding. But a lot of early craft beer back, when I started a decade ago, and other people have been doing it longer than me, you had a lot of that. I mean, you still have a lot of that, where there's a lot of stuff that's okay. A lot of stuff is bad. A lot of stuff that's okay. Few outstanding things. So I'm hoping craft beer and non-alcoholic beers will continue this road of getting better as they go along. This is definitely a step in the right direction. It's, again, another brown ale. That is, I would probably buy it again because I think it fills a niche in my style, my fridge style. I want to have different styles of beer in there. So, again, I always try to find something nice. And if I say again, I'm going to again myself. But I'm always trying to find the positive. Unless it's egregiously bad, I'm always going to look for the positives out of this. The only downside to this, again, is a bit of a thinner body, a little bit of yeastiness. But the plus side is it does have the nuttiness and that kind of toasty malt, a little bit of touch of the toffee there that a good brown ale does. Let's get into it. Cheers. Let's get into it by going in the pool. That's what I mean. Holy moly, I don't even know where I am.